panel of CDC vaccine advisors, ones handpicked by HHS Secretary RFK Jr. after he fired the previous panel. They could vote tomorrow to delay the hepatitis B vaccine usually given to newborns. Doctors warn that if the vaccine is delayed by just 2 months, at least 1,400 kids in the United States will contract the infection, which is currently incurable. CNN's Meg Terrell spoke to one man who's lived with the illness for decades and says he hopes the vaccine that wasn't yet a recommendation when he was born remains available and required for newborns today.
At 16, John Ellis went to the doctor with severe stomach pain and left with a diagnosis no one expected: incurable chronic liver disease caused by the hepatitis B virus.
You know, at 16 years old, there was conversations around what it would look like for me to get a liver transplant. To be blunt, I thought I was going to die.
John was born in 1990, 1 year before the U.S. recommended that all newborns receive the hepatitis B vaccine. So he hadn't been vaccinated by age 3 or 4, the time his doctors think he contracted the virus based on the scars on his liver. John and his family don't know how he was infected. Hepatitis B is incredibly infectious, and people who don't even know they have it can transmit it to babies and young kids. But experts say it has a more than 3-decade track record of safety, and delaying the birth dose could result in an estimated 1,400 or more preventable infections in kids each year. Dr. Anthony Fiore, a former CDC infectious disease specialist, tells CNN there's no rational justification for changing the recommendation.
We've seen tremendous reductions in childhood infections with hepatitis B. This saves lives. We're afraid we're going to move back to the time when children were slipping through.
The perceived fear of the risk of vaccination has outweighed the real fear of the hepatitis B virus.